There's a new 5G cellular router on the market, the Spitz AX from GL.iNet. Here's our first look. Hi, I'm Andy with the Mobile Internet Resource Center. GL.iNet is a Hong Kong-based company that specializes in networking gear, primarily routers, including cellular routers that are of interest to our audience of nomads, RVers, and boaters. Their newest product is the Spitz AX. Now, this is a leap forward from what they've offered before because it includes more advanced hardware, and especially the 5G modem that comes with this is a fourth generation Qualcomm X62 based modem. This level of modem has been around for a while now in smartphones and mobile hotspots, but are just now starting to be seen in cellular routers. And the reason why this is exciting is that this fourth generation of modem is more future-proof for 5G than the previous generations. And so it's a really good modem to use for 5G now and into the future. And the Spitz AX is one of the first routers from a major manufacturer to come out with this new modem design in their router. Now the modem does support all the bands for North America on both 5G and LTE. However, like all other cellular routers, it does not support millimeter wave frequencies. However, this is not a huge downside for our audience since millimeter wave 5G is generally only available in dense urban areas as well as venues like stadiums and airports. So on 5G, this modem has a peak theoretical speed of over 3 gigabits per second, and when using LTE it operates at Cat-16, which is very fast. It again is above a gigabit per second in theoretical speeds. So this should perform very well, especially if you're connected to a more advanced and capable cellular tower. In addition to the modem, this router has other features that we like to see. One of the primary ones is cellular antenna ports. Now the router comes with these stock paddle antennas that are pretty commonly seen when you purchase a router. However, there are SMA ports. These antennas can be removed and you can use any cellular antenna that you'd like with this. It does support 4x4 MIMO, so you will need an antenna that also supports 4x4 MIMO or use these standard paddle antennas. Additionally, there are two antennas for Wi-Fi. These are also removable, and you can use a different Wi-Fi antenna with the Wi-Fi as well. Another thing we like about this router is it is multi-WAN capable. It is not just a cellular router. So it has a total of 4 WAN connection options. In addition to the embedded cellular modem, it also has Ethernet. There are 2 Ethernet ports on the back. One is a 2.5 gigabit per second, a very high-speed port. This is a WAN port that is also switchable to LAN mode in the firmware. Additionally, there is a standard 1 gigabit per second LAN Ethernet port. The third option for connectivity is the USB-A port here on the back. This can be used for USB tethering for other cellular devices. So you can hook a USB modem, a mobile hotspot device, or a smartphone to this router. And one of the nice things about the Spitz AX is that the USB tethering does support tethering to iOS devices. This is a relatively rare feature to see in mobile routers. A lot of iOS devices do not tether well to other types of gear, but it works with the Spitz AX. And finally, the fourth connection option you have is Wi-Fi as WAN. In addition to the Wi-Fi 6 capabilities, which provide great performance for your LAN, the Spitz AX can also be used to connect to other Wi-Fi sources and get internet that way. It can do it on both the 2.4 and the 5 gigahertz channels, so you have a fourth WAN option there. As far as combining all these, the Spitz AX comes with the basic failover and load balancing options, so that if you have multiple connections to this router, it can do either failover or load balancing depending on how you set it up. The firmware used in the router is a custom GL.iNet version of the OpenWRT open source firmware. This is a very capable and established firmware, and so far in our initial testing, the firmware seems to work fine. We will be doing additional testing, deep testing with this router to see how it performs, to test and evaluate the firmware, and all that will be available to our members on our forums. And when our full review is complete, we will be putting this router through its paces and testing it head-to-head against competitors. When our full review is complete, that will also be available to our members. So if you're interested in membership, please check out our website at the Mobile Internet Resource Center. Now, as far as pricing goes, that's another nice thing about this router, is that the pricing is very reasonable for the advanced hardware you get. So the 5G version has an MSRP of $519. However, you can pre-order, and the current cost for pre-orders is $415 for the 5G version. Now there is also an LTE version with a Cat-16 LTE modem. This has an MSRP of $469 and is currently available at pre-order for $375. However, the price difference between the Cat-16 and the 5G version is not very great, so we recommend for most of our audience to pay the little bit of extra money and get the much more advanced capabilities of the 5G version. So the Spitz AX offers a lot of value and a lot of capabilities for a pretty good price. We will be putting this through our testing, as mentioned before, and our members will have access to all of that. So that's it for now. We'll see you next time, and thanks for watching.
These videos are brought to you by our premium members, our mobile internet aficionados. They make it possible for us to track this news and create these videos. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to our channel, or better yet, consider becoming a member yourself.